In this video, we will be discussing about transcription in eukaryotes. So unlike prokaryotes, eukaryotic transcription is carried out in the nucleus of the cell. So here you can find the nucleus of the eukaryotic cell, and inside the nucleus the transcription is taking place. While in prokaryotic cell you won't find any defined nucleus, so the transcription that takes place is usually outside the nucleus. Okay, there is no defined nucleus, so the transcription is taking place in the cytosol of the cell. The eukaryotic transcription is carried out by two different components, by RNA polymerase II, and it requires some transcription factors, and both this RNA polymerase II and these transcription factors bind to a conserved sequences in the DNA, and that conserved sequences is known as the promoter region, and this promoter region is also known as Tata box. Okay, the promoter region is also known as Tata box, and this is how the initiation starts. Generally, the process of eukaryotic transcription is divided into three different stages: the initiation, the elongation, and finally the termination. And today we will be discussing about the initiation part, and later on we will go with the elongation and termination. So let's see the initiation in much detail. Let's consider a DNA here, and in this DNA we can see here that there are some conserved sequences known as the promoter. Okay, and behind this we can find that there is a start site also. This start site is the site where transcription starts. The promoter element is a short conserved DNA sequence. Okay, and this conserved DNA sequence is made up of thymine and adenine, and so it is known as Tata box: thymine, adenine, thymine, adenine. Okay, and it is usually present from 25 to 30 base pairs upstream from the start site of the transcription. There are total 6 different transcription factors, and first of all, the transcription factor 2D along with the Tata binding protein comes and binds to the promoter region, that is the Tata box, and after the transcription factor 2D binds to the Tata box with the help of Tata binding protein, other transcription factor 2A binds onto the promoter region, and this binding recruits another transcription factor 2B, which comes and joins the complex. Now we have this RNA polymerase along with the transcription factor 2F, which marks its entry to the promoter region, and this is recruited with the help of transcription factor 2B, and thus forms a pre-initiation complex. And finally the transcription factor 2E joins in, and then this transcription factor 2E in turn recruits the transcription factor 2H. This transcription factor 2H has a helicase and also ATPase activity, and so it is responsible for unwinding the DNA and also phosphorylating the RNA polymerase II. Thus, the RNA polymerase now has access to a single stranded DNA template. So there are other regulatory factors which also regulates the transcription, and they are known as the activators and repressors. For example, like the CREB scrap and CVF or SP1, which are responsible for either modulating the transcription rate. Okay, like they are either acting as a activator or repressors. So this activator proteins usually increase the transcription rate, and repressor protein decreases the transcription rate. Okay, and finally after the transcription initiation complex is formed and also the polymerase is added, now the nucleotides are added to the transcription machinery, where first of all some of the factors disassemble, and then the RNA polymerase can now initiate the transcription by moving forward from 3' to 5' direction of the DNA strand. Okay, So this is how the transcription is initiated in the eukaryotes by the RNA polymerase enzyme along with those transcription factors. So this is all about how the initiation takes place in eukaryotic transcription. So I hope you understood my lecture. If you find it useful, do subscribe to my channel and also share with your friends.